Everybody, welcome back to Heidi's Humble Home. I'm Heidi if you're new here. So I'm so excited to be back and show you my summer decor, at least some of it for now. If you don't follow me on Instagram and you're new, follow me on Instagram, Heidi's Humble Home. I will be retiring. I had mentioned I'll be retiring on Friday from the school system here in my town. So I'm very excited. I hope to start filming a little bit more and hopefully grow my channel. It kind of grows and then it doesn't grow, but consistency, like I said on my stories, is a big thing. So anywho, let's get started. I'm going to show you I'm going to do something a little different today. I'm going to show you my kitchen and my dining room. Sometimes I find when I do the dining room, it's almost a little boring because I don't have a lot of spaces to decorate. So I think I'm going to, this time at least, I'm going to combine it with my kitchen. I've cleaned everything off and that'll make it go a little bit faster. And then we can get to both rooms, which are open to each other if you know my floor plan. Going with coastal, I never do blues, but I do it in the summer. But little touches of coastal here and there. I love when you walk into a home and everything just kind of goes. So when you walk into my family room, which is just about done, I gotta tweak my mantle a little bit, but you won't see that today. I like when you walk in, you'll see a little bit of blue and some of the blue hydrangea that I kind of put in each room, so your eye just kind of, you know what I mean. I don't think I've spent much money thinking quickly about what I'm doing today, and I'll tell you, I've been using some thrift finds, things that I had in my cellar. Bought a couple things, a candle, I don't even remember what else. Don't feel you have to go shopping all the time. I love shopping. I do shopping hauls. But, you know, sometimes you got to think out of the box or just use things from one room that you've used before and switch them into the other room. I've told you that plenty of times. Things are expensive. We can't all go shopping all the time. So you got to kind of get creative once in a while. So, all right, let's get started. All right, I took my slippers off. It was a little squeaky. So I took those off and let's get started. So over here, I bought this recipes from a French herb kitchen. I loved the pictures inside. I was going to display them, but I do not have a cookbook holder, so I've got some beautiful pictures. You know, you can always display a cookbook, you know, with the pictures open, but anyway, we're just going to put this stand here. Excuse my back. I'm just going to kind of put that there. Let me move over here. Got this beautiful bowl. I love this. Is it hobnail detail? I don't even know. I'll put that there. I've got my vase that I've had from Hobby Lobby. Got my utensils in there. And my olive oil dispenser. So this hides the outlet a little bit, but it doesn't, but whatever. So that's that counter there. Let me back up. Before we head on to the next area, I got this dish towel. It was a set of 3, and I thought that was just enough. This is always a tight corner to film. I've had this. I'm gonna put this right next to my stove. And I always say simple, pretty, practical. You know, I always put my utensils either on this side or the other side because that's where I use them. I got this at the Goodwill. I may have shown that in a video. I don't remember at this point. And this isn't new. It's not really old, but I got it, I don't know, a couple months ago maybe. We're going to put that there. This might be my first time using that. So I really like how that looks. I filled this in because this was a Target plant and filled this in with a little bit of moss to hide the white pot because it doesn't fit all the way down. So we're going to leave that like that. And I'm going to get my stuff for the other corner. All right, I bring this out a lot in the summer. I got this a long time ago. I love the whole wicker or rattan, whatever it is, look for the summer. And like I said, I'm doing coastal, so everything just, I feel like it just kind of ties in. So let's see what I have here. I've got some candy and a pretty brown wrapper. Put some of these in here just to kind of, you know, because a lot of times I'll have coffee and a little snack. These I got at Goodwill years ago, Bon Appetit. I'm just going to put those in here. And one of the gifts I got among many beautiful very generous people that I work with. One of my gifts was enjoy the journey. I sure will. My retirement. This was a Goodwill find. I loved the scallop thing. And I don't really know if I need 4 coffee mugs in here. Here's blue, bringing in the blue. But I couldn't decide, so I put them all in here. And this brown to kind of go with my other tones, right? So we're just gonna stick that. My coffee corner. There we go. And I really loved this. I showed this once on Instagram. Is this so pretty? Look at many uses. You can use this maybe in a bathroom. Maybe you get some fancy little soaps or, I don't know, tea bags maybe. I'm putting in my husband's sweetener. We're keeping it real. He uses this in his coffee. So I've got these spread out here. I'm just gonna put them in there like that. And so like I said, it looks pretty, but we use it. So it's nice to see the details up close, right? And something I forgot to add, I call this my ombre mug. So there we go, that kind of completes the whole corner there. All right, I may build on this a little bit or get rid of that kitchen sign, but I do like it there. Tying in with everything else I have, I'm gonna bring it back down. And this counter here, I do use these a lot, these breadboards, but I don't know, I like height there, I don't know. It's just what I do, you know, sometimes we stick with the same thing, sometimes we switch things up. I'm just gonna put those there. It's tricky with this lamp, I gotta hide the cord, so, you know, best I can. If you can't, you can't. I love this because, you know, reminds me of the beach, right? The waves or whatever. I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna be honest with you, pretty sure I used this last year, but not in this bowl. I think I had this in a wooden, like a pedestal. So I already plopped these in here. These were my mom's, and she's not using them now. So I got this beautiful bowl from friends years ago on my 40th birthday. That was a while ago. And we're just gonna kind of, I wish this sort of stayed a little bit better, but. And then the lamp, just nice at night. I don't need to put it on now, it's early morning, but it's kind of how it looks at night. I got this at Goodwill. The funny thing is, I'm a gold person, although I do like silver. Sometimes in the summer, I like to bring in a little bit of silver. I don't know why, and I also feel it's kind of different because everybody loves the gold, and I do too. I have it most of the year. Little touches sometimes. But I thought this was pretty for a soap dish. I was gonna buy one, I'm like, this is pretty. And put my soap, put the blue soap in this. Love that. And I've got my, it says a heart over here, so I just wanna make sure that's turned. All right, so look what I did. I did end up switching the lamp because a lot of cord was showing and it was kind of bothering me, even though you have that there. I mean, you know, sometimes you just can't do it. But anyway, I did kind of switch and I think it looks a little bit better. I've got my faux cupcakes. I may have even had these in the spring, but that's okay. Now I just have 3 and I put them in this cloche with cute detail. Do that. Here. And then over here, I've got this nice basket. This was a thrift find years ago. And I did buy these at Home Goods, but I thought they were perfect. Ties in with the blue, just enough detail. And because me and Frank eat here every night. Put our napkins like that. Here, just place this here. And there we go. I just want to show you a little bit closer, but in particular the silver frame, which kind of goes, you know, ties in with everything. I use my tray. I love the whitewash, the detail. I'm gonna put some blue hydrangea, which you'll see a little bit in my family room when I do it, very little. And then I've got some here, and then a touch in the dining room. This is a vase like that. Got this candle. I did buy this candle at Home Goods. 4 wicks. I think that was like $14.99. Smells really good. And a whole beachy vibe. And then I've had this forever. Just a little something to add there. So that is that counter. So real quick, if you guys remember, I painted the metal wall planters. I call them sconces, but they're really not. And I just kept the white daisies or whatever they are in there and just put my basket up. And I'm just keeping that like that. So let's continue on. Take my glasses off. Yeah, so like I said, sometimes I feel like there's not a lot of area in my dining room to film. So I'm gonna do this together this time. I've had this runner. I love this runner, and it shouts out summer to me. And it could be spring or year round, but I love it. So I'm gonna put that out. Spring, I did not have a table runner. I left everything just the bare wood. It looked really nice. I had a big, beautiful bowl from Pottery Barn. My daughter had given me a gift certificate, and I filled it with moss balls. I really liked it. It was just plain and simple. Don't like a lot, as you know. And, okay, that should be good. So anyway, I decided let's go with the runner for summer. All right, so I've got this. I think I got this at Hobby Lobby a long time ago. I'm gonna put that in the middle, just to kind of raise everything up. This was my china from almost 41 years ago. It was called Blue, my glasses, of course, I took them off. Blue and white, or Lennox, blue ribbon, something like that. But look how pretty these are. Never used them, didn't get a lot at my shower. I got mostly the false craft. But anyway, so adding a little bit of blue. Just gonna do this. Salt and pepper shakers. And we're just gonna place that like that. And this is a interesting Goodwill story also. So this here, I was gonna do a haul and I never did. I got this at Goodwill, I loved it. These were on my Instagram story, came in the ugliest vase, very gaudy looking, took it out and separated these. There's some in my family room. So don't overlook that. The whole thing was $8. It was like this tall. But what I saw was the whole beach thing going on. So I bought that, split these up, and I love it. A little bit of green going on, but that's okay, not a big deal. I loved it, and I added a little bit of the blue hydrangea to kind of follow in, you know. So I'm just gonna stick that like that. So anyway, we'll come up close. I'll show you these. I thought that like worked out really, really good. There we go. All right, so let's head over here. I'm just gonna use my candlestick that I've had. It's kind of weathered. I kind of DIY'd it years ago. These are so old. I think I got them at like Christmas tree shop. I really don't know how that table got so scratched, but it adds to the character, I guess. This was Hobby Lobby a while back. Love the colors. And we're just gonna stick that like that. Okay, get in front of you, sorry. All right, stick that there. This was a Goodwill find. I put in a faux plant that was on like a, I'll call it tripod, but I'm not using the right words, but I never really used it, but it's pretty cute. I'm like, I need something over here. What should I put here? And I just ended up taking that off. And it's a little wobbly, but that's okay. Let me just make sure this looks, yep, okay. And then I just have that. So I'll take you back around after. And then my table, let me bring you over here. Hold on. I know, I have this bow every time I film. Oh, but I just actually love that bow. I don't know. And it goes with, it's just neutral. I just love it. I'm sure everybody who sees it every time is thinking, Heidi, change that bow. But maybe one day I'll surprise you. All right, so I showed this in one of my reels, I think. It says red, white, and blue. A little bit of blue. Silver, once again. Goodwill. I believe my reel was this, with this, styling the two, yeah. Put a little beachy stuff there. And I just really like how everything ties in. I love the coastal theme. The closest beach to me is like an hour and a half, so it's not like I live right near the beach, but I like that look. And I have this. I got this at HomeSense long time ago. So my glass is $30, but that's a good size bowl. I remember splurging on that. I thought it was kind of, but look at with the scalloped edge. And I'm just gonna place these in here. Something like that. I don't even remember how I had them. I really don't, but you just kind of, all right, that's good enough. Here. And here's everything we did. I hope you enjoyed my kitchen and dining room summer decor. I was excited to get back to filming. Now that I'll be retired pretty quick, I hope to maybe do twice a week. That would be awesome. So I have my family room left, just added a few touches there. And I'll show you the outside. I actually have Frank has control of the outside. I do the inside, he does the outside. It's just what we've done forever. So thanks for checking me out today. If you're new, please consider subscribing. That would be awesome, and like my videos and put on those notifications. That would help my channel out. So I hope to see you soon, everybody. I hope you like what I did with the whole coastal look. Maybe I gave you some inspiration. Hope to see you soon. Have a great day, everybody.